I kick out with the victim. We both know you need them. Just stuck in the middle.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles facing Los Angeles.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Hardaway is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Pierce. Then there's Howard. And it's Love in at the force line. And he converts the layup. Olajuwon's got the first basket of the game for Los Angeles.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Picked by Olajuwon. Out to Duncan. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Howard, and he comes up with the deuce.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Here's Pierce. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Francis. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Duncan in the corner. Shoots it up, and he can't bank that one in.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now, here's Thompson. Francis' shot is off. It's a 6-point game. Outside Hardaway. Olajuwon with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. On the high post. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team. And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Harden against Westbrook. Here's Gasol. No good that time.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Worthy, no good.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And both free throws good for Johnson. There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Johnson right side. Gasol. What a play. Simple. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jimmy Butler is out there with Durant. Then there's Cooper. Then it's Johnson. And it's Love in at the center position.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Basket counts.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Thompson in for Cooper. And then for Los Angeles, Marcus All's checked in for Shaq. Artest comes in for Grant Hill. Hardaway is subbed in for Johnson. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Love's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Artest. And the rejection by Love. And it's Bryant missing.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Harden kicks to Bosh. Kobe with the steal.
And if you're going to go cross court with the ball, you have to be sure the passing lane is open. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, Moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Stolen by Bosch. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Love's running. Hard away again. It's Harden. Feeds it to Gasol. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Durant for three. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Love. Pierce comes in for Ron Artest. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Kobe. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Francis. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Paul Pierce.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Los Angeles trails by 3. Francis passes to Pierce. Screen by Duncan. Here's Francis. A stupendous finish in traffic. 5 points in the game.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Francis. 5 points in the game. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then...
Oh! Yes, sir! Come on! Bring it!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. And here is Los Angeles now.
Talk about bringing it.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely... Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
They've had difficulties the way Love has been playing. He has 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. We've got Pierce. Howard is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Hardaway in at the point. Dishes to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. They get it back, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
It's stolen by Duncan. Inside, Hardaway with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. A shot by McGrady, no good.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
14 feet away, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Chris Bosh is checked in for Duncan. Kevin Durant comes in for Pierce. And James Harden subbed in for Thompson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. O'Neal's checked in for Howard. Worthy comes in for Pierce. Hill, he's checked in for McGrady. And it's Johnson in for Hardaway.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Ron Artest, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden against Johnson. Gasol is screen on Worthy. 4 on the clock. Stolen by O'Neal.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Cooper comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Johnson dishes to Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 6 points for Marc Gasol.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Kicks it to Johnson. Back to Gasol. He dishes it to Butler. Gasol setting the pick for Butler. Off the pick.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Looks for Artest, hits it to him. Westbrook kicks it over to Worthy. And Worthy throws it down.
And took it right into the teeth of the D and dropped it back for the jam.
Boy, I didn't see that one coming. Man, sweet look on the run there.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Bosch passes to Gasol. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Great pass by Bosch there.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Good game for Gasol. 9 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Westbrook against Johnson. To the inside. Here's Cooper. From outside, off the mark. And here is Los Angeles now. They double him with Butler. Worthy with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively. Here's our test. Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Just 3 on the clock. No good on that one. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Cooper is out there with Johnson, and it's Duncan, and there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Gasol, and at the 5 down low. And that one falls for Marc Gasol. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 1-point game. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
The shot's good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Gasol dishes to Duncan. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. A shot by McGrady, no good. Butler kicks to Gasol. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Dwight Howard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles trails by 3. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Thompson. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Thompson's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Thompson. The kick out to Pierce. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Love. To the middle. Here's Howard. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Gasol. Thompson inside the line. They get it back. Outside Gasol. Francis, guarded by Hardaway. Moves back up. That's tipped. Love kicks to Hardaway. Back to Love. He feeds it to McGrady. Offline with his three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Duncan, the pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
The game now all time. And it's 8 points for Paul Pierce.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Pierce dishes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Ball's knocked loose. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Francis passes to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Howard. Count it.
There's not a lot you can do when Howard is on like he is now.
Here's Francis. Outside Pierce. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's been a nice game for Pierce. He has 8 points and a steal.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
McGrady kicks to Howard. Passes to Hardaway. Love dishes to Pierce. Back to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, off target.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Those are some big-time heroics at the stripe. A little bit of defense, and they can put this one in the win column.
Duncan, the pass to Francis. Pierce up top.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Will count. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Olajuwon is out there with Durant. Then it's Pierce. Then it's Thompson. And it's Francis in at point guard. Here's Shaq. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Durant. There's the dish to Pierce. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Pierce has got the first basket here in overtime for Los Angeles. And Westbrook, here we go.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And then for Los Angeles, Howard's checked in for Gasol. Love comes in for O'Neal, and it's Pierce in for Worthy. Here's McGrady. Excellent D there from Pierce.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Here's Olajuwon, and he converts the layup. And Los Angeles leads by 2.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
It's stolen by Duncan. Here we go, one-on-one.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Westbrook. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, I've given up a lot of height there. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much. What a game it's been for Westbrook. He's got 16 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond. Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Love kicks to Howard, and he overshot that one, missing. And there's the call on Howard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced year, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 20 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what's your take?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 8. 16 seconds left in the first overtime. What do you think, guys?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
Now here's Kobe. Puts up a 3. It's good. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They escape